Okay, good evening, happy Wednesday evening. First of all, I would actually like to take the time now to say happy birthday to my firstborn. Happy birthday, Adrian, mama's boy. I love you. I've missed you all. Been crazy busy. So, just wanted to say, miss everyone. This is Carla Thornton McLean for my Wednesdays Well, a very special day. 32 years ago, actually, today, 4:55 p.m., I had my firstborn. Happy birthday. I hope you had a good one. Mama wish she was actually there spending some time with you for your birthday. With all that's going on, that's actually impossible right now, but I hope you did enjoy your birthday. I wanted to jump on you guys. It's pretty late in the evening and I want to go on and get my Wednesday's Wealth video actually out of the way. I have been doing, if you've been following me, you actually know every Wednesday for my Wednesday's Wealth, I've been actually taking a program in regards to stress and anxiety management. So today is a part one of one of her chapters in regards to nutrition and stress. So it's actually a quick one, and next week I'll actually be doing part two of it. And in regards to nutrition and stress, because a lot of people will say, is it related? In other words, can it harm you as far as like eating healthy, not eating healthy, eating certain foods? Could it cause stress? Could it not cause stress? Baby, I'm recording. I'm recording, baby. You need me?
No.
I'm sorry, that was my loved one. Checking in. Anyway, some of us, as a matter of fact, probably already know and can relate, or probably some of us in regards to being maybe stressed or having anxiety. Some of us actually might eat more or even eat stuff that's not healthy for us when we actually are stressed. And some of us it might be the opposite effect. You actually won't eat at all, which can also be unhealthy. But foods can make a difference in how we actually feel. In other words, you heard that old saying, you are what you eat. So in other words, what we're taking in has something to do with the way we feel, mind, body, and soul. So it can make a difference in actually how you feel. So in other words, if you're eating healthy, you actually probably feel pretty good. And you don't feel, tired or worn out. You actually have energy. Your focus is probably pretty, on target, versus someone who's actually not healthy, okay? And it does have something to do with, as far as some people might argue this fact, like you said, nutrition and stress. If you're not eating right, can it cause stress, and vice versa. The role of nutrition is very important, certain foods that have common effects on the body, which they are certain foods that have a common effect on the body. Other foods can stimulate and increase symptoms of anxiety. In other words, an example is complex carbs, whole grain breads and cereals, and oatmeal. It helps to release serotonin, which is the common effect. Okay. So in other words, if you actually eat healthy and you are eating complex carbs like grain breads, cereals, oatmeal, and stuff like that, it does helps to release serotonin. It's a common effect, okay? Foods rich in sugar, which on the other hand is definitely unhealthy, can unbalance the emotional state. In other words, through the ability to spike insulin in the blood. In other words, have you ever noticed, and if you're a parent or even a grandparent, if you will, if you notice, especially with younger children, you actually can do it to yourself, even as a grown person, if you're actually in tune with your body and pay attention. If you notice, foods rich in sugar, whether it's a lot of those juices, if you're not paying attention to the ingredients. This has a lot of corn syrup or sugar in it. Soda pop, Coca-Cola, soda pop, people call it different, but pop period sodas. Very, very rich in sugar, has a lot of sugar. Definitely not good for you. Can spike insulin in your blood. In other words, in your children, if you notice younger children, it makes them hyper. Which is actually, how you say, not good. And as far as a grown-up, if you actually pay attention, probably can cause you to maybe even be jittery or actually hyper yourself. And some people actually do say they'll drink soda, how you say, just to get energy, because certain sodas, they feel like it gives you the energy, but what it is it's sugar in it, okay? But then think about how you feel actually when you crash, okay? And as far as, once again, I just challenge you just to say, like I said, I can't even remember last time I drank soda, but if you are a soda drinker, don't drink soda for a whole 30 days, for a whole month. And then I'm just curious if you actually want to just challenge yourself and stay in contact with me, or shoot me a direct message and let me know how many pounds you lose. You'll be actually surprised if just for a month or 30 days straight, don't drink any soda. Jump on the scale and then actually jump back on the scale after 30 days not drinking any soda. Believe me, you'll see the difference as far as calories and weight loss. And in other words, is with those foods that's rich in sugar, you should replace them with natural sources of sweetness. In other words, there are sweet stuff that you can actually eat, that natural sources of sweetness, like fruits, berries, dried fruits, like raisins, nuts, dates is actually what I love. A lot of fruits and stuff, when you think about it. I like the green apples, but the red apples have a sweet taste. I definitely love raisins. They got a sweet taste to me as well. I love my peanuts, cashews. I eat like different kinds of nuts. As well, I was actually trying to think of something else that I ate the other day, which was good, but actually had a sweet taste. But in other words, is if you, in berries as well, I don't eat a lot of berries, but you can replace it. A lot of people like strawberries as well too. It has a sweetness to it. In other words, replace them with the natural sources of sweetness. That's actually, how you say it, natural is the key word. It's actually healthy for you. Research does show that mild dehydration can cause mood swings in most people. And I hadn't even really thought about that. But in other words, if you're not drinking enough water, so it's very, very important to make sure you're getting your water intake. I used to have a problem with drinking water. I don't anymore. Since my business, because like I said, I drink a lot of water now, but it's because of my fizz sticks, my fizz energy drinks, fizz sticks. I love drinking those, so I'm getting plenty of water now. Probably could actually even be drinking more, but even research shows mild dehydration can cause mood swings in most people, even if you're not aware of that, okay? The immediate effect of alcohol, because some people, in other words, if they're, how you say, stressed out, and had how you say, maybe have an anxiety attack, or just anxious, in an anxious state of mind. A lot of times, especially a lot of us, how you say, after work, sometimes every day, and then some people maybe on the weekends, some people, like you said, just could be every day, especially if they have a job that's very, how you say, very high in stress. They might come home and maybe have a sip of something to drink in the evening. They say the immediate effect of alcohol may be common, but they say once it's processed by your body, it can make you edgy, can also interfere with your sleep. Okay, and I think it actually, like I said, to each his own. Everybody's actually, like I said, different. But I can see why it would say once it's processed, it can cause you to be edgy and can also interfere with your sleep. And it depends on what you're drinking, but most of the time alcohol is going to cause you to go to the bathroom a lot. How you say, go to the ladies' room, if you will, and maybe with the men go to the ladies' room. So it can actually cause, and I understand what they're talking about, interfering with your sleep. Caffeinated drinks can make a person edgy and nervous, irritable, and anxious. I hear a lot of people especially when we talk about coffee, because a lot of people, once again, especially in the morning, they have to have their coffee, and some people tell you don't even talk to me if they haven't even drunk their coffee. But from what I heard, I'm not a coffee drinker. I never drunk coffee. My mother was a coffee drinker. I think she still does sip on her coffee. But it's for, to give them energy to actually wake them up. But that caffeine is actually, like I said, just definitely not good for anyone. Like I said, it can cause a person to be edgy, nervous, irritable, and anxious. So in other words, once again, it might wake that person up, but then if you're actually, and some people might drink more than one cup of coffee a day. In other words, that's where sometimes you see somebody like shaking on their nerves. That's actually where that comes from. They say caffeinated drinks can also affect sleep patterns as well. Okay, can cause anxiety-like symptoms, especially combined with sugar. So just think about it. If you are, how you say, a coffee drinker, a caffeinated drinker, then on top of it, you're actually adding sugar. Whether it's coffee and then eating stuff high in sugar throughout the day, or if you're drinking soda, a lot of soda already has this high in sugar, then you, how you say, putting sugar on top of sugar, like if you're actually eating something sweet, that's actually unhealthy for you. So in other words, that's actually what I wanted to go over with you all today, how you say, for my Wednesday as well, nutrition and stress, whereas some people, like you said, saying, well, no, doesn't make a difference in actually how we feel. But actually it really does. So in other words, it's, if you're actually not eating healthy, it can actually cause you, in reality, and what you're taking in can actually cause you more stress, just on top of just everyday stress that you actually might run across. And once again, that's what this course is actually why I was interested in taking it, in regards to stress and anxiety, and actually how to manage it. So that was, like I said, part 1 of nutrition and stress, and I hope this video was very, very useful to someone actually this evening, and how you say, educated you on and causing awareness. Once again, especially, like I said, this certain time and actually what we're dealing with, because a lot of people are probably, how you say it, not being able to get out as much, want to the grocery store, whenever they actually want to. Actually probably, or when they are going, are probably ordering a lot of unhealthy foods right now. And once again, there is an alternative. In other words, it even be causing, first of all, awareness, and actually jotting down stuff that's actually healthy for yourself and your family. And actually, when you are going out to the store, even if you're ordering online, to make sure you're, how you say, creating awareness for yourself and your family, and you're actually eating healthy. Okay. Once again, this was Carla Thornton McLean with my Wednesdays with. I hope everyone's having a blessed Wednesday. Stay safe. Take care of yourself. And once again, happy birthday to my baby boy. Mama loves you. I'll be talking to you all soon. Take care. Bye.